Hi there, in this video just thought I'd show you my survival books that I've collected up over the years. First one is the SAS Survival Handbook by John Wiseman, which is John Lofty Wiseman. Really excellent book, the very first book that I bought actually, and I'm sure that there isn't anyone out there that's into their survival that hasn't got a copy of this. I'd be very surprised anyway. I'll just run through the contents. It's introduction, essentials, strategy, climate and terrain, food, campcraft, reading the signs, on the move, health, survival at sea, rescue, disasters. And that's it. Really good book. That's the SAS Survival Handbook by John Wiseman. And the next one is Bushcraft by Ray Mears, and again, really excellent book. Anyone that's in this to the survival will know Ray Mears. It's got colour photos in it, loads of colour photos and diagrams and everything to show you. See there. And contents on this one is introduction, outfit, cutting tools, water, fire, shelter, cordage, hitting the trail, living from the land, and that's it. That's Bushcraft by Ray Mears. And the next one is the Commando Survival Manual, and that's by Hugh McManus. Another excellent book as well. This one's got colour photos in, loads of diagrams and colour photos and all sorts. Really good book again. The contents in this one is: are you a survivor? Basic equipment, living in the wild, finding water, finding and preparing food, on the move, and that's it. Checklist for survival. Again, really good book. And that's the Commando Survival Manual by Hugh McManus. And the next one is the Outdoor Survival Manual, and this is by Garth Hatting. Again, colour photos throughout. Just find a, you see there the diagrams, colour photos. Really good book. I'll just whip through the contents of this one. Is survival principles, basic kit, first priorities, movement, medical know-how, communication and interaction, and extreme survival situations. And that's the Outdoor Survival Manual by Garth Hatting. And the next one is SAS Training Manual, Survival Techniques. See that there? And that's by Alexander Stillwell. This one is black and white drawings and diagrams, and it's all in black and white, this one. Again, really good book. I'll just flick through the contents. Preparation and equipment, survival in the desert, survival at sea, survival in the tropics, survival in polar regions, survival in the mountains, surviving natural disasters, first aid, fire making, tools and weapons, trapping, fishing and plant food, navigation and signalling, rafts and river crossings, ropes and knots. Just about covers everything there. And that's the the SAS Training Manual, Survival Techniques, and that's by Alexander Stillwell. Right, the next one is the Survival Handbook, and that's by Raymond Mears, otherwise known as Ray Mears. Again, let's have a look. This is black and white. Oh no, it's got colour as well. It's got black and white and colour photos and diagrams in this one. And I'll just flick through the contents if I can find them. Where are they? There they go. Right, introduction, possibilities, shelter and protection, fire, water, plants, hunting, tracking, trapping and fishing, cooking, preserving and storing food, cordage, basketry, pottery and glue, stone and bone working, hide working, and hitting the trail. And that's the Survival Handbook by Raymond Mears. Alright, onto my those are all hardbacks, by the way, and I'm onto my paperbacks now. This one, it's got a book called SAS Are You Tough Enough? And it's a real story behind SAS selection, and it's written by Barry Davis. And this was an actual few years back now. It was a television program, but it has got a section about survival in it. It's black and white. I think there's a few bits of drawings there. It's got the section about halfway through of some black and white. I think there's a few colour photos as well. Yeah, there. But as I say, it's mainly about the television program. It's a television program on BBC Two, but as I say, it has got a section about survival in it. Right, the next one is another Ray Mears. Ray Mears Outdoor Survival Handbook. And this one, as I say, I'm on my paperbacks now. This one is black and white. Got black and white drawings on pictures and really well illustrated. I'll just flick through the contents on this one. It actually goes by the seasons: spring, summer, autumn, winter, and it's got a load of chapters running down there. I'll just give you a basic idea. Say winter, it's got animal kingdoms, winter trails, winter shelters, insulation, fire, water, cordage, carving, winter lights, special equipment, and the pursuit of food. And as I say, that goes by the seasons. Also, it's got at the beginning, it's got introduction, clothing, personal kit, undercover, base camp kit, cutting tools, and navigation. And that's the Ray Mears Outdoor Survival Handbook. Right, next one is Survival is a Dying Art, and this is written by Barry Davis as well. I think he was, he's a SAS, ex-SAS. He's a survival instructor for the, or he was for the SAS. This one, it's got it's black and white. It's got black and white drawings in it, very well illustrated. And I'll just go through the contents. It's got introduction to survival, survival the basic equipment, survival situation, assessment and planning, first aid for survival, fire lighting, survival shelter construction, types of fire, stoves and cooking, survival navigation, water, location signalling, plants as food, animal food, hunting traps and snares, aquatic food, and travelling for survival. And that's Survival is a Dying Art by Barry Davis. And the next one I've got is the US Armed Forces Survival Manual. Paperback again. It's got it's in black and white. It's got black and white drawings. It's very well illustrated actually. And I don't think it's got a specific author. I don't think so. It's sort of been put together. I'll just go through the basic contents. The psychology of survival, finding direction with a map and compass, finding direction without a map and compass, on the move, first aid, basic survival skills, survival in the tropics, survival in desert areas, survival in cold climates, sea and coastal survival, and survival under unusual conditions. And also at the back, the appendix is poisonous snakes of the world, survival kit, first aid kit, survival weapons. And that's the US Armed Forces Survival Manual. And also I've got the Survival Handbook by Anthony, is it Greenbank? As I say, paperback again. It's black and white, illustrated, and drawings and what have you in it. And I'll just go through the contents of this one. Right, contents, introduction. Too lonely, too crowded, too dry, too wet, too bright, too dark, too cold, too hot, too low, too high, too fast, too slow, too full, too empty. So I think that covers about everything there. And I say that's the Survival Handbook by Anthony Greenbank. And also I've got a little Collins gem, the SAS Survival Guide. But basically this is like based on the Lofty Wiseman Survival Handbook. It's just in miniature scale. And also I've got that as well, the SAS Survival Flip Book. And that's based on the Lofty Wiseman Survival Handbook as well. I'll show you that there. And that's it. That's my collection of survival books.